Hi, I'm Chris Van Nest, founder and creator of MAKEITSeries. And I'm just doing this as a way to share with you guys like how simple it can be and how messy it can be. So the idea isn't for me to be perfect and for me to have a perfect set. I'm just doing this in my kitchen. And I just want to rock and roll for you so you guys can see, hey, anybody could really do this from anywhere. All right, let's check this out. Gonna go into the Skool app, go into Classroom, go to Confidence. We renamed it, used to be You, now it's Confidence. We might go back to You later. And I'm going to skip the beginning part. You should read that and check it out, but I'm going to skip it because I already read that stuff. And we'll go down to right. Now, on the right section, there's an example video, and I shot this like 8 years ago, and yours doesn't have to have any kind of professional video editing or production or anything. The idea really is just to use whatever you have. Your smartphone, I'm using my iPhone 14 Pro Max with my Beats Pro Fit, something or others, link in description. And the idea is not to have it look professional. The idea for your first video is just to get it done. So what I'm going to do is just scan this and then wing it, maybe even ad-lib some of it, just to give you a sense of how raw this could be and how real it could be. Because the idea is that we want to get to know you, and your viewers want to get to know you. And the best way to do that is just have a conversation with a friend. And so I'm having a conversation with you, but you could think of anybody in your mind. It could be your family member, it could be a close friend, anybody who doesn't judge you for who you are. Because the other idea is that you really want to bring your best self out. And when I say your best self, your truest self. And sometimes we get like self-conscious about talking to a camera or talking to large groups of people. But if you can think of this as like a iMessage or a text message or a video that you're sending just to one person, to one friend, again, who doesn't judge you, then it's a lot easier. So here we go. So the About You video has three main sections: the intro, the content, and the outro. Intro, really super simple. You pick a quote, one of your favorite quotes, could be any quote. You could change this quote later. I don't have my quote yet, so I have to look mine up. But you start with a quote because that kind of pulls in some essence of your ideas and things that you resonate with in an easy way, because it taps into somebody else's knowledge, somebody else's words, and you could use those to not only support yourself, but also draw inspiration from. Then your I am, and the words I am, and your name, what you do, or who you are today. And that could be anything. It could be your work, it could be your profession, it could be your, I'm a dad, which I'm a dad, but it could be anything that you want. Then your content. Your content piece has 5 cool questions that we came up with, prompts, if you're in the AI world. And this kind of helps structure it so you don't have to freewheel it as, well, you can definitely freewheel it, but you don't have to feel like overwhelmed with, oh my gosh, I don't know what content to say. Just follow these questions, answer them, and have fun with it. Freewheel it. Freewheel the answers. The 5 questions. What do you love in life? What is fun for you in life? What is or was some of your biggest challenges in life? What is or was some of your what is or was some of your biggest successes in life? And if you could do anything to make a difference in the world, who would you help? And then the last section, the outro section. And in between these, you could take a little break, you could take a breath, you could do whatever you want. So please feel free to not have this, definitely don't have this memorized, because it's not about memorization. It's really just about the conversation. And then the outro part is I am, and then you repeat your name and who you are today. So I am Chris Van Ness, MAKEITSeries. There should be something else there. I am Chris Van Ness, creator of, there you go, creator. Creator's cool. I'm Chris Van Ness, creator of MAKEITSeries. So let's take it from the top. And I'll do each one of these again. And well, first I gotta find a quote. I'm gonna look up a quote based on like a superpower. Not a superpower like Marvel comic stuff, but a superpower like superpower quote. Superpower like an internal superpower. That's kind of cool. Let's see if I can rock that. All right, so I'll do a quick slate, and this is just like me using my hands instead of some fancy like, you know, slate thing. And the idea of a slate is so you have a visual and also auditorial edit mark to sync things up or to know where the take is. But for this, I'm just going to do my hands and a little clap. Okay, let's take one. Okay, here's my favorite quote. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll live its whole life thinking it's stupid. Albert Einstein. Hi, I'm Chris Van Nest, founder and creator of MAKEITSeries. Did I get that quote? I think I got the quote. Cool. All right. So I just did the intro, which is the quote and my name and who I am. And now I'll move on to content. All right. So these are kind of cool questions. The first question is, what do you love in life? Oh man, what do I love in life? I think like, so many things, like so many of us, right? But if I could just pick one, I love I love helping people realize their own superpower, helping people realize whatever ability they have and whatever voice they have. There's something that we all have that we want to share or that the world would benefit from hearing, and helping people not only realize that, but be able to share it. And for me, it's through video, to be able to share that with others, even if it's just one person, but hopefully with many people, to me is just awesome. I absolutely love that. What's fun for you in life? Question number two. What's fun for me in life? Well, I love walking in the rain and horseback. No, I mean, these are classic things, right? It's not a dating app. Yeah, what do I love in life? I think what I love in life is bringing out the best in other people and being there to help them do that. Is really what I love in life, and that comes across in so many different ways. There's adventures, and there's interviews, and like so many different ways to pull that out and to experience that. But to me, really, it's the best when you see someone else light up and be able to share something that's important to them or valuable to them. To me, is what I love in life. What is or was some of your biggest challenges in life? Yeah, some of my biggest, I'll go with one. One of my biggest challenges in life was actually creating, selling, and then producing my first national television show. It was called Trek and TV on Dish Satellite Network. And it was challenging because right before that, I was going through a phase where I had like really passionate interests and skills, and at the same time was completely broke because I couldn't find a way to like translate those things into something that would make money. And so I put these ideas together and a lot of soul searching, and kind of at the last minute created this television show around those things, and then sold it and pitched it, sold it to Jeep, Daimler Chrysler International Company, and it was on off-road driving and adventure racing, and that was a challenge because you have to create everything from scratch. But it's not really from scratch. It's based on all the things you've been doing and your experiences and your knowledge and things that you love doing. But at the same time, I was probably the youngest person to actually pitch, probably, I could say definitely the youngest person to pitch a show to Jeep, and also probably the youngest person to host a TV show. So it was challenging to put all that together, especially at the last minute. I remember being on the phone with their attorney, who's the licensor for the commercial side of things, which is a show, based out of the commercial unit, and not knowing if they would sign, and knowing that I didn't have money for bills and whatever else, right? And then not knowing what I'd be able to do after that if I didn't get this show. But that was definitely challenging. And what is one of your biggest successes in life? Yeah, one of my biggest successes in life is that same television show, because we went from totally zero to pitching, selling, producing, hosting, and launching a national television show. And wow, that was epic. It's like dreamland. It's like everything that I had wanted to do and wanted to share with the world, I was able to create and then get funding for it. So that was an amazing, epic time. And I got to involve my family, got to hire them as crew and production support and sales. My bro did a lot of sales on that, and which was awesome. Great job on that. It was just a really special but amazing time to be able to do that. If you could do anything to make a difference in the world, who would you help? Whew. If I could do anything to make a difference in the world, the people I would help are the people who don't have help, that don't currently think that they have a way to share whatever they feel is their superpower, to share what the best of themselves is. I love helping those people. People who are already successful are already been there, right? But I, in particular, love helping the people that have potential but haven't realized it yet. Um, so those would be the people, and in particular people who maybe want to be on TV or on video or on film, because that's the world I live in, and that's what that's one of my passions. So to be able to help people realize their dream of being on camera and making it on camera and succeeding on camera and sharing their message with the world, and whoever they are, their truest selves and their best selves, and their loves and interests with the world is who I would help. All right, and here's the outro. So it's just I am in my name. I am Chris Van Nest, creator and no, it's maker and founder, maker and no, it's creator, founder and creator. Yeah. I'm Chris Van Nest, creator and founder of MAKEITSeries. All right, that's a cut. So we'll see how it goes. This was the first one, and I just read through it as I went with you guys. So we'll see, and hopefully this is inspiration for you. If it doesn't look good, if it's not awesome, if it's not perfect, hopefully that's inspiration for you guys to see that, hey, you could do it too. You could do it anywhere, just as long as you get it done and do it. All right.